Welcome back to Shadowgate. Got a new mechanism here. There's a button here, intricately chiseled, made from petrified wood. Piece of oak long since petrified to stone. Unmistakably dwarven. It's got some gears. So let's just push the button. No, keep confusing the hand with the use. Grudgingly, the ancient mechanism turns. When the gears stop, you listen for any telltale sign. Something might have happened. Nothing. Huh. That didn't sound right. You might want to try it again. There is something with these gears, so... Spears on 2. Can we pry any of these out? Like season dulling the weapon. But the small gear. Okay. What about our dirk? Does that do any different? No. Okay. Let's start using these. Ah, here's that symbol with the on the waterfall. Well, I think it appears in multiple places, so. Huh. I remember there are some combinations. At least 2 combinations I remember being necessary. And unfortunately, since I resigned myself to beat this game without hints, I never figured out what the clue was for those combinations. With an ear-splitting screech of protest, the gears spin. Did that do something different? No, it didn't. Okay. Let's use the hotkey for this one. So they're all down. Aha! Progress. Oh no, this is the first the first error message. At first you hear the hiss of steam, but then nothing. Interesting. Okay, I spent a couple minutes testing out combinations, and we did find something useful. So put this one twice down, these ones half down. Boom! The mechanism glows, vibrates, and begins to move. Sound of rushing water deep within the castle. I really do think there's something with these gears that you can pry them out. So this is too... I didn't try this one. Too unwieldy to effectively work on the gear. Yes. Huh. This is like the first one that spins. I remember that one being like special. Let's try the dirk. Oops. 1. No. What about our little dull sword here? Oops. Use the sword. Huh. So this was too unwieldy. Can we use the broom? Alright. Well, that's it for now. I think we get another like lever later, so I'm gonna try that. Huh. So I think that waterfall might be the source of the rushing water. So let's go there. Ooh. Ah, so this force field, shimmering barrier of lightning-like energy, and we cannot go to the door. Yeah. So if you recall, on the end of the door is the crypt, and then we found the secret under the crypt of the Hall of Mirrors. I think that secret is actually just like a shortcut. It's like a loop around that you can get to via another passage to get to that room. So when you activate the power with the skulls, that closes off this like secondary passage. Now Why did they do that way? I don't know. I'm not the designer. Yes. So the water element is also gone, it looks like. Muddy and rocky trench. Anything with this statue? Nice dwarf. I'm assuming that's a dwarf. I'm actually not sure why I'm assuming that. I guess because the helmet? Could be like a crown. Okay. Still got this thing. Believe you can squeeze through. I'll squeeze on, baby. Small cave mark makes it great hideaway, concealed as it is by the waterfall. So another one of these cloaked skeletons with a red cloak. Now, our character, Jer, he is a soldier, right? So maybe that means these are soldiers, but I seem to think that these are probably the other members of the Circle of 12. I don't know. Set of regal robes. Blood stains the collar. Perhaps trying to clue what killed this unfortunate soul. So we'll open it up. Ah, scrolls. Okay. Strange symbol. Another one of these skulls. Now, was that his skull or not? I don't know. Smooth, heavy stone. Yeah, these are... Let's take these. Perhaps this riverbed. You drop the stone into your satchel. The rune glows with power. Can we take it? No. I think we need a spell to take it. So let's try our spear. No. Some magical force resists your attempts. We got some carvings. The Steps Magi, a traveling troupe of performers and fortune tellers. You remember visiting one such carnival in your youth at Stormhaven. Can we like rub our hands along it? Maybe find a secret passage? Can we go to it? No. Oh. Well, let's read our scrolls. Another spell. Mix. In your mind's eye you see a glyph glowing with power. As you quickly write down the strange marking in your spellbook, the skull crumbles in your hands. You've learned a spell. The shimmering glyph translates the word mix. The complex meaning seems to imply a recipe put together from mysterious. So it's a mixing spell. It's kind of like some of these spells are just like new verbs. Like we could mix things with our hands, but that we can magically mix them. I guess like the designer, like this way it's actually something you have to collect rather than something you can do by yourself. Okay. Brother, if you are reading this, then I'm no more. Our best defenses cannot hold against this power. I fear we have underestimated his ambition and the depths he would travel in the dark arts. This is obviously about Talamar. Protect the seals. You must not get them. I know it's forbidden to enter each other's demesnes. I think it's like a wizard chamber, or like a personal quarters. But I implore you to follow the ley lines to the lone keep, and add your strength to Unthalm's. If nothing else, perhaps our Weathermaster can blunt the evil one's advance, especially with your support. Fare thee well, Fandral the High. So this was written by Fandral to his brother, and it also mentions Uthalar, whatever. So this Unflum, so he must be another member of the Circle of 12. If nothing else, perhaps, or... So I think he's referring, perhaps our weathermaster, he's referring to the subject of this letter. He's referring to his brother. Or maybe not. Maybe Unthlum is the weathermaster. So we'll find that demence later. Probably not pronouncing that correctly, but... is that it? Yes, we also got some rocks. Where's the rocks? Here we are. So I remember you can put these in the sling and throw them, but all that did was... the only purpose I found for that was my own amusement in my last playthrough. Excuse me for 1 second, actually. Okay, so we got some cool stuff. But we didn't get any key items that... Oh, we did get the skull, so that must be what we have to do next. Okay, so let's back out of here. Don't see that water elemental anywhere. Okay. If I remember correctly, that waterfall will return to normal later, if we ever need the water. Okay. Let's use the skull. Give hockey. Boom! Strange sucking sound. Was this one like vacuum sealed? The hairs on your arms rise as you feel power gather in the air, like static electricity. Oops, wrong direction. Power gather in the air, reaching deeper into the castle. The power reaches deeper. So when we put the first skull, hey, what's this? Ruins of the archway. You feel more than hear a low thermal power. So this is the mechanism that needed power, I think. Huh. So maybe that means the mechanism can reach more places? I don't think there's anything else that we can do at this point, so I'm going to have to try testing more combinations. Okay, found the combination. So I actually wrote this down for future reference. If we do twice down on the middle and once down on the right, boom. You hear the faraway rattle of chains, followed by the rumble of rushing water. So more water. Well, I think the first one did not have the chains. Something else I noticed was this symbol. It's the same stamp that was in the waterfall. So maybe this stamp is going to be where, like anywhere there's a mechanism with power, or connected to this mechanism maybe. This one does say it's loosely connected. That's the only one that says it's loose. Let's try this in. Did it like... No. I thought it might have like come loose when we did that second combination, but guess not. Okay. So I need to find out where that rattling of chains was. I don't think it's in the ice room, so it must be somewhere in the grotto area. Thwang! Or twang! With a shout. I don't think that shout was necessary, but whatever. We have fire. I don't think there's any point to the fire though, because we have a torch. Okay. Try the spear on this thing. No? The fire remains unfazed, huh? Um... They're more than legend, boy. Heard of shapeshifters? What is you think this is a shapeshifter? We obviously cannot cross this one. I actually forget the solution in this version. I remember the NES version had an interesting solution. Or actually, I think I remember it now. Yeah, so let's save our game and try our luck with the Shadow Wraith. Temperature plummets as the creature materializes in front of you. We tried the fire, that did not work. I really think it was fire, though. Bow before your king! Uh-oh. The thing's body reforms, and the temperature drops a few more degrees. Is there any hint here? Turns to vapor. Are you a god? No. Let's just try everything. Your fist simply passes through it. Okay, that's nice. Sure did cold in here. Cold and dark. Shut up. Use the sword on the... Yeah, okay, so these weapons are going to work. We could try the rock. No. That torch of yours needs some attention. I don't think so. I'll give you this key if you let me pass. No. Let's just use this. I like the music in this game, so this torch music annoys me. Well, it doesn't annoy me, but it's a small downside to running your torches down to the last piece. We don't have any hints that really are applicable right now either in the archive. So we need to find some items with this. Play some dice. Uh-oh, the Banshee. So that Banshee was not because we did that, it's because we used a turn. And like the Banshee counter is going down, our curse. It's kind of confusing in this particular screen, but whatever. As you approach the Wraith... Yeah, see, this text isn't even related to the Banshee. We get the Banshee text. The room begins to spin and you feel vertigo. An apparition appears, and you hear the echo of the Banshee's scream. Oh no. We'll be fine in a few seconds, though. This is not a good room to be dizzy, but it doesn't seem to be a problem. Begin to wonder. Yes. Obviously it's going to kill us. There isn't any way to, like, exit on the left or right, is there? No. We did waste a whole bunch of turns, so let's just reload. Not that it's the biggest problem in the world. Boom! I like that twang. Can we change our fashion souls, I guess? So the next time we'll come, we'll see what the wooden shield does. Is there anything with this? Odd green tint. Wizards always have these mysterious objects on their desks. I don't understand. Can we light a torch with the green tint? Ooh! I wasn't really expecting that to work. I got a new shield for you. So let's try the magic torch on the Banshee. Okay. Hotkey 4. Does the trick. The enchanted torch. The ethereal being is instantly enveloped in a bright flash of flame. Its tortured moan resonates in your head. I wonder if I wasted a torch by using a fresh one instead of my existing one, but whatever. What's it here? So was that the cloak of the wraith? I feel its weight against your shoulders. I wonder if that like keeps us warm or something. Another one of these. I think they call them seals, runes. Although one of the letters, I think, called them a seal, right? Protect the seals. Yeah, these seals are important later for the main plot. So let's take these. Take. Again. Or I guess we reloaded or something, right? Yeah, okay. That's good. Solid door. Filigrees. Open the door, please. We're fine. Walk it off. The sewers. So one of the letters said to find the obelisk beyond the sewers, and I see there is another symbol here. Moldy scroll. We get a vessel here. Chest high water. Maybe some sewer water will fix that banshee curse you got there. Or maybe not. What are you looking at me for? This is the Middle Ages. They didn't know how to... They didn't know medicine. Nope. We mix up the icons with the hands. Okay. So I think the mechanism that we used would drain this place. I'm not sure why it didn't work though. Maybe we didn't get here quick enough. Oh, there's something here though. Epor. So this was actually a spell in the NES version. It's rope spelled backwards. And now you know a clue, if you ever played the NES version. I don't think it has any meaning in this version, so it'll call back. Blocked from above by some heavy object. Well, I know something that can move heavy objects, I think. Or not. Oh, I got a sweaty brow. That's nothing to sneeze at. Okay, let's double back to the mechanism. Oh, and we can put out the fire now. Let's do that. Let's give this a hotkey. 5. 5. Fill it with water. Now, does it actually say sewer water in this? It just says water. Oh, we also got something. Let's do that. Let's casting another spell. Entrays. This scroll will self-destruct in 5 seconds. So what's the clue? As the way seems to open in front of you, a metallic screech echoing in the recesses of your mind. Well, this is a way that's in front of me. No? Okay, so something metal that blocks the way in front of you. Have we seen anything like that? I don't think so. This blue fog, or maybe it's water vapor. Kind of neat. Okay, let's use our water. Fire. Need more water. Really? Do I need to make like... Do I need like 2 vessels of water, or can I make 2 trips? Okay, if this doesn't work, then I assume we need like 2 vessels. That would explain why there seem to be multiple bottles of water in the journeyman difficulty. So I assume they're sort of redundant. But I guess they're not redundant in this difficulty. Yeah, okay. Maybe we can repair this bottle. We don't have a repair spell though, do we now? Okay, let's see. This is the key item that we got last by defeating the Shadow Wraith. But we also got this swanky cloak. Was it this key that we never used? And we have a door that's locked. Oh, maybe the spell opens the door? And we also have to do the mechanism. Got a lot of stuff going on here. You can douse these out, but see the point of doing it. So which... Should we just try the second combination again? I guess so. No, it's... So twice middle, 1 right. Push it. That was the one with the chains, right? Rattle of chains. So maybe the chains are in the sewer. Back out. So he doesn't fire every time? When is he going to run out of arrows? Okay. Alright, so now we didn't waste a single turn getting back here. And it didn't work. Alright, new theory. Maybe the second combination undoes the first combination. I'm not sure if it's really worth testing, because like I sort of surmised before, maybe the waterfall just resets itself over time. But this did reset itself. Okay, so let's go back to the mechanism. I guess when we're backtracking, I'll let the torches run out as much as they want. But when I'm in like a new room, I'll get rid of the annoying sound. So where we're going here. So the first combination was down, down, torch. Like I said, it's not a huge deal, these timers. The real concern is if you get like stuck for a day. At least that was the way it went on Journeyman. Then you actually might run out of time. And even then, it was the Banshee timer that got me, not the torch timer. Those torches are pretty numerous. Okay, so down, down, and then halfway down for the other ones. Let's hope this works. No, it did not. Okay, one last idea. Let's try doing both combinations at once. Should be exhaustive here. So I do remember that water going away after doing something like this. Okay, did not work. Tried doing both combinations at the same time. Alright, so let's try using this spell somewhere. And you know what? We'll have to try that next episode. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you next time. Take care, stay safe, and bye for now.